So you are a busy actor. You usually appear in about 3 to 6 films per year. So I was curious how many auditions you go on like a monthly basis. And I know it's probably different now with COVID, but on like a high note.
It's crazy. 'Cause they one thing about COVID, from August to December, I worked on 6 projects, which is I did that during COVID. That I was on NCIS New Orleans. The first episode this year, I was on this show called Leverage, which is a remix
Oh, I love leverage.
with I had a couple scenes with Noah Wiley. NCIS New Orleans had 3 scenes with CCH Pounder. I was on the Showtime movie with Ryan Cranston, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just came out. I had a scene. I didn't have any scenes with him, but I did that, and did this TV show in episodic in Vegas called Incandescent Love, and this other show called 22. So I worked on 6 projects. I think that's the most projects I've ever worked on in that short a period of time. I think one year, I think it was before we lost our tax credits, I worked on 11 projects in a year. And one of the projects I was on, I got cut me out was Keanu with the Key and Peele movie.
Okay.
They cut me out, and I got the scene I had. I was Method Man's bodyguard, and they cut me. I cut my scene out. But anyway, had a scene with Tiffany Haddish, Key and Peele, and what's the little guy that played Easy E?
Lakeith Stanfield. No, that's not. No, you're talking about Jason. You're talking about.
Yeah, I had a scene with all, and now I had a scene with those 4. Scene gets cut, so I heard it's on a deleted scenes, but I haven't looked at it. But normally, I would say normally I would say once every 2 weeks, maybe.
Hmm.
At least one every 2 weeks
Let
on
me ask you
average.
this.
Because sometimes I've had 3 auditions in a day before. And
Yeah.
I went a month with no auditions. So
While you're hitting on auditions, let me ask this: while you're hitting on auditions, what's the best advice you can give an actor who has an up and coming audition? What would you say? Being that you just did one today, anyway.
preparation. I
Mhm.
mean, it's not about memorizing lines. That's the biggest mistake people make. They make it about memorizing lines. You can have the thing totally memorized and have no character, and they'll tell you thank you and keep on going. But another person they can walk into it cold, but they can create a character. Well, basically, what it is that who's the person you're talking to and what do you want from them? You can get
Mhm.
those 2 things. That's the most important thing. Who are you? Who are you? You can create a history yourself. I'm an ex-military. I'm divorced. I'm alcoholic. I'm passive aggressive. You know, I didn't finish. Whatever. And each one of those things will cause you to go a different direction. It will cause you to make a decision based on who you are, your history, and who is this person to you, and what do you want from them? Because we do it every day. We do it every day. We do it consciously. Sometimes we do it constantly. We won't specifically want something, but we do it every day. We go to a job we don't want. We want to go home. So we do it every day to some degree. I would say create that character, create who you are. That's what people want to see. They don't want to see me. They want
Mhm.
to see this person that I've become. So I would say that being prepared. Now the lines. You have to know your lines to a certain degree, but having a character and making a decision, a choice about what you want and who you want it from is more important than just memorizing lines.
Escalante, speaking of seeing you, because you brought this up, can you tell us about what you're currently working on and where your audience can look for you for? Look for you.
Okay. Like I said, we just completed. Well, it was
Leverage.
just we completed the first full produced project I did, and it's going to be we're in the process of putting it in film festivals. It's called A Cry for Help. So you can look for that if there's a film festival. If and we were in the remote film festival, which I really don't like, but we have no choice now. But we're submitting it to film festivals worldwide. So that'll be the next thing um, that'll come out that I did. Now, right now, streaming on CBS, NCIS New Orleans, season 7, episode 1. I play a EMT, Roger Colton. On Showtime, Your Honor, I play prison guard Chavez. This other movie's coming out, 22, The Unforgotten Soldier. I played I can't remember my name, but I played it. It's about an Afghan soldier that comes back from war and it can barely walk. I'm his physical therapist. Incandescent Love. It's a episodic that probably won't be out till end of the year, probably next year. I can't remember my character's name. And Leverage. I'm not sure what channel that's going to be on. That could be easily found out. It's a remake from the original.
Yeah, from the original one. Yes.
That I play the neighbor to one of the main characters. That's my name is Neighbor, and I have a couple of scenes with Noah Wiley. And there's another one I can't think of it. I did that earlier towards March, but those are the ones that I did last year. And there are some other projects they have me coming up, but those haven't been funded yet. So if they will get their funding, but they haven't been funded yet, so I don't know if it's actually going to happen because a lot of projects just don't get funded. So I can't speak on the ones that are upcoming because there is no principal production date.
Why don't you subscribe? It'll last longer.